Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine. Welcome if you're new here, welcome to all my regulars. I'm just coming on today to show you a commission that the lovely Jack Parish asked me to make for him. He got in touch with me and asked if I would make a 21st birthday card for his, I think it's his best friend. And he gave me a brief of woodland theme. And he wanted greens, browns and soft blues. So of course I went to the lovely Forest paper pad by Stamperia. I've got two of these, but this is what is left of the first pad, and I've used a tiny bit of the second pad. I'm going to have to get another one of these because I just absolutely am totally in love with the images and all of the layering on this. Just stunning. You've got some journaling cards there. Are they 4x3 or something? No, they might be 4x3. Oh, they might be. No, they won't be 4x3, Ashley. This is an 8x8 paper pad. You're talking twaddle. No, but they're just beautiful, and I love all the little coffee splodges and things that are on it. So yes, I've used this for quite a few projects now. The first time I used it was on the Memdex card from Brenda, for Brenda at Brenda's Creations. This is the back page here with these that you can fussy cut out. I'm not very good at fussy cutting. I'm sure that if you had a one of those cutting machines, you could probably scan it and cut out beautifully. There's the back. Then we've got this fishy one. And there's the front, so you can cut out, I've cut out bits from there. It's a funny old day weather-wise. A minute ago it looked like it was about to tip it down with rain, but the sun's coming out now. Look at this. I've cut around the edge of this. There were little journaling cards, and that's what I used in my little journal for Dawn Sutton. I think there were 12. I don't know whether they were 2-inch square around the edge of this, and you've got this little square journaling card. But no, I just love it, and all the little hidden bits. So in this you've got the little birds hidden. Isn't it gorgeous? And not a scrap will be thrown away. Not a scrap, I tell you. So let's see what I actually made. So the reason I'm spending quite a lot of time on this is that Jack thought it'd be quite nice for me to share the link of this video with him, and his friend could see how the card, or you know, the process behind how the card was made. So I've found some paper to make an envelope. This is from a Tim Holtz collection that I've had a very long time, but I just thought the muted colours on it went very well with the forest theme, and I like this little bit of writing on there. So on the back there's space for writing a message, but I have made a wiper card. So there you can see the front of the card, and there you can see the wiper element. Let me just try and get that better in shot for you so you can see the wiper element. So it's hidden, and then you pull the sides and up comes the wiper element, and it's got his name on it, subtly, because I didn't want it to be too in your face. And then on the back I've got my handmade for you by Paper and Twine. So I stamped it on some paper, cut it out with a circle punch, and then cut a larger circle punch to mount it on, just so it stood out against the black card. Obviously if it was white I would have just stamped straight onto it. And then you can see the sides are matted with part of the same paper, so lots of detail there. And then on the front I've coloured the eggs in. They were white. I've coloured those in with speckled egg. Then I've made a little pocket here that says happy birthday, and the 21 is torn out of my 1950s Enid Blyton book. And then the pocket I've just edged with a black Sharpie so that it stands out a little bit. And when you take the little tags out, you can obviously see the raspberries there. Just love those colours, don't you? Beautiful, beautiful colours. And the little coffee splodges, ink splodges there. It's beautiful. And this kind of geometric design, there's so much going on in there. I just absolutely love it. And then the wiper element itself is my favourite blue tip stamp on the little branch on one of my signature style backgrounds. So that's that. And then I said to Jack it would be quite good fun for him to write secret messages on the back of these. So I've put legendary on the back there. So these are backed with one of my backgrounds, just simple. I think it's antique linen through that Tim Holtz stencil and the Lindy's Magicals gold spray. And then I've put a little eyelet through there, the twine with the bead on. I haven't put beads on all of them because it is for a man, although Jack did say I could go to town with the beads. And you've got these little fox cubs here, aren't they? Just so cute. And a little hint of the raspberries there. And we've got one of the best on that and a different colour eyelet. So put that in there. And then we've got this pine cone or fir cone, and again a different colour eyelet, like a gunmetal, to go with the silver bead. And superior specimen. And finally the squirrel eating one of those raspberries, and another little eyelet, some more of that vintage linen French twine, and Edward. I couldn't find the name Edward in my Enid Blyton book, so I printed it out and I've just distressed the card that I printed it out on. So there was about, with pithering and deciding what elements I wanted to use and making the envelope, there was probably 3 or 4 hours work there. So I did put a lot of time and effort into that. So that'll go in the envelope like that. It does fit in nicely. And then as a little thank you, I've made Jack a thank you card on one of my backgrounds. And I've used some interesting products on this. So this is like a green brochure background and a stamp from that fairly recent stamp set that I bought. There's actually 4 little flowers like this on the stamp set, but I masked one of them off before I stamped it. And then I don't know whether you can see the black crystals there. I've got this glass glitter that I found in my stash, and I think it's, I can't see who made it, but that's Finnabar, or yeah, but it's Art Ingredients glass glitter, pitch black, and I think it actually is glass, so you have to be very careful. If I take that off, you can see in there. I've got this in this colour and a mauve colour, which I'll show you in a minute, but it does go everywhere. And then the other thing that I've used, I don't know whether you can see here, this kind of slight little glitter. These are actually clear micro beads. I've got 100 grams of these from Sweet Poppy Designs. I think with Sweet Poppy stencils they are now, aren't they? I bought these at a craft fair donkeys years ago, but they are actually clear. And I thought I'd just see what they're like picking up the colour underneath. And they actually do pick up the colour underneath quite nicely. So, yeah, and these are even smaller than the Judykins micro beads that I like to use. So these are fabulous. I don't know whether you can colour them with sprays, but we'll give that a go. So Jack, I hope you don't mind the pink envelope. I've got all these pink envelopes. I'm determined to use them. So that was my little commission, and I hope that Edward enjoys that, and that he enjoys watching this video and seeing the process behind it. Just having a slurp of coffee because I'm a bit sluggish today. Okay, then I'm entering a challenge. Bear with. So this is for someone's birthday challenge. I'm not going to say who it is in case they watch, but I I don't think they watch my channel very often anyway. Mind you, I don't know about you, I'm finding it really hard to keep up with everybody. So I am behind on videos, apologies for that. And I know that I am behind on comments, replying to your comments. Again, apologies to that. We've had some things going on, which I don't really want to go into now, but we sadly have lost a family member last week. It was expected, I think, but it's very sad. And then yeah, husband's got lots of things to sort out, so I am behind. Really sorry about that. Let me know, actually. I do make a conscious effort to reply to everybody's comments. Do you care? Do you care that I reply to you? Let me know. Or would like one of those little hearts to show that I've read your comment be sufficient? Let me know what you think, because I am lucky, my channel is growing, and I am getting more engagement. I do get a lot of people comment, which I absolutely love. It makes such a difference to my well-being, I can't tell you guys. But let me know what you think about the comments. Anyway, so I'm entering a challenge. You had to make an ATC. So here is my ATC. It's fighting its way out of the envelope because there is a little bit of depth to this. I might have to blur that out. So I've used the same stamp that I used on the ATC for Dawn Sutton, but this is a different colourway for me. A bit of pink, a little bit of Mango Blaze Cosmic Shimmer, I think it is. I've called this one Magic, 1 of 1, and I've used a little tiny definition out of my French English Pocket Dictionary. Stamped some stars in silver embossing powder, or I've stamped them and embossed them in silver, the little mushrooms, and then I've used that glass glitter again there, in this mauve colour, which is lovely. It goes very nicely with the seedless preserves, which is what the hill and the ground are made of. And then again, I've used those little tiny micro clear seed beads on top of the hill. It looks almost like a little bit like frost. I don't know whether the camera is picking that up. And I've just put a little clear drop on there, and then one of those bulb pins through a hole that I've put an eyelet on, and a little dangle with some crystal. And then I've made an envelope, a sturdy envelope, out of one of my backgrounds with purple brushos and the Lindy's Magical Gold spray. So we'll pop that back in there and see if we can. Oh, it's just started raining now. It was sunny a minute ago. Yes, that pin doesn't want to behave. There we go. Yeah, so that's the ATC, and then I've just made a little wallet with some journaling cards out of the Alice Stamp Area Alice 12 by 12, and I've just cut them. This is all from one sheet. So we've got Alice there, a long tail, the rabbit, that one was upside down, another Alice. So that paper matches the paper on the envelope. Another one of the rabbit, or is that the hare? I don't know. Another one of Alice, Curiouser and Curiouser, and the white rabbit. Oh dear, I shall be late. So and then, because I don't like to waste anything, I don't know what this person will think, but when I was gluing up the bottom of this pocket, I cut out two little bits so that there wasn't a lot of bulk to this little pocket here, and I just thought, well, she could do something with those maybe. I don't know. I couldn't bear to throw them away, so they're in there. So that was just a little extra. And then this is the card that I made, and I've used paper from the Downton Abbey collection. I thought this went quite nicely with the card. And it's, what do you call it, double-sided. And I've got my stamp on the back, courtesy of the lovely Julie. And then I haven't written in the card. I've written a note on a separate piece of paper so that she can use the card if she wants to. But I loved this paper. There was a table set out under a tree, and I've edged it with the black Sharpie pen. And then to give the illusion of some liquid in the cup, I used the Wink of Stella pen and then put some glossy accents over the top. And then I made a little pocket out of a scrap of the paper, stuck the piece of chipboard so it looks like Alice is looking at everything, and then cut out this piece of journaling tag, take some more tea, and then on the back I've put hello friend to dreamland, see possibility everywhere. And there's a little eyelet. I'm into my eyelets at the moment. Keep going out of shot, sorry. And a little bit of twine with the bead. So that is entry into a birthday challenge. So I need to get that into the post. And then finally, one of my lovely subscribers contacted me. She'd seen a while ago a picture that I showed, and she's just moved house and said, could you purchase it? So we've been in touch, and I've got to package this up carefully because I've never posted a picture in the post before. But the lovely Victoria contacted me and said, could she purchase this off me? And I said, yes, of course. So it's the lovely Lavinia eye, which I've used several times. This is stamped onto Yupo paper. So it's black ink on Yupo paper with some rhinestones and some vintage dictionary text, all to do with eyes. And as a little thank you, I've made a little card. So similar to Jack's. It's funny, isn't it, how you can get different effects by just using different colours. I mean, they're kind of quite different, but the same, if you know what I mean. So there's a little thank you card in a pink envelope for her. So yes, just a little project share for you. And I don't know when I'm going to post this, but I shall be back soon. Take care, everybody.